Hey guys, it's Nickman98 here. Once again playing some Minecraft, and for some reason it wants to be a little bit slower, like we're getting 27 FPS, we're not even moving, which isn't good, but this is why we're building a new PC. And yeah, time to go back to digging it up, and let's eat our food and head on out. I need to adjust my sound volume, actually, it's a little bit loud, or my headphone volume's a little bit too high. Don't know, not quite sure. I think it's a little bit loud on both because I try to keep my headphone volume so I can listen to max YouTube volume without hurting my ears, but still able to hear everybody okay. So it's pretty well adjusted, my headphones. My old ones were not adjusted at all because the wires were like obviously out and it wouldn't work properly, but now I'm wearing just earphones. And the cord's long enough because the speakers I have, thankfully, have a port to plug into. I don't know if that's standard or not, but they have a port to plug into, and they're really close. So that's really convenient. Anyways, we're going to be digging this up for maybe, hopefully not the nest two episodes. Oh, I forget to make a pick. Let's go make a pick. But yeah, hopefully we'll eventually get all of this stuff sorted out. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot I had the auto organizer mod. I've been using it a lot since I've been playing Tekkit recently. I restarted my Tekkit world, so that's a thing, like on my Tekkit server. I did end up restarting it because it was getting crazy. The world was getting ugly. People would steal stuff, and now there's new rules on it, like I'm only going to have it up when I'm on, and if I leave it on overnight so someone can, like, let's say sit away from keyboard AFK by, like, something that needs, like, to be loaded into player memory. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm saying that, like, let's say I want to grow a farm overnight. I would have to sit AFK next to it, and I could get off my computer. In the morning, the farm would be grown. But if I left a world on a server, it wouldn't do anything. So that's what we're doing, but with some of the stuff in tech, I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. That should be good. Just turn it down. And yeah, that's pretty much the dealio with that. So I'm having that run on, and they're going to have some rules now, and I'm going to monitor them. And also, if there's an argument, I might consider just like kicking them from the server for a day compared to normally when I would try to sort it out. Because then some people go cray-cray for a day, and then they cool it out. The only good thing about having friends from school on it compared to internet friends that I know for a long time is that with internet friends or with real life friends, when they have an argument over something like Minecraft, they're not going to argue about it with in real life, because if you're at school and you're arguing about a video game, it kind of makes you look like a nerd, even though like all my friends, like Jake, my friend Jake, you wouldn't think he was a nerd if you met him at school. You'd think he's kind of like, he looks like a relaxed guy, borderline stoner looking, just saying. But he's not, obviously. He's not that type of guy. He's pretty cool cat. And then like Jason, for example. Jason, for example, he is pretty much like a hyper type of guy that can talk to anybody and like has high self-esteem type thing. So that's kind of like him. And then Spencer, well, yeah, you can expect him to be a nerd. So yes, that's just true. And yeah, I mean, but for the most part, oh wow, I just called him a nerd. And yeah, for the most part, it's not too much problems. It's when people, it's just that Tekkit type thing. It makes people start to get mad over long periods of times. That's what I learned from it. Like that. So yeah, gone through another shovel. It looks like. How many do I have? I should have enough though. Pick up all this dirt. And yeah, so I'm going to run Tekkit. Not going to keep it up until public though, unless you're like a friend of mine, so sorry about that. Although half of you guys are actually my friends. The other half of you guys are usually like, yeah, I don't know, nice people that actually come to subscribe. This is going to take a while to destroy, but we're going to have a really sweet house. Trust me. I'm tired of these lag spikes. That's why I want a new PC. Although, instead of having it by December, I'm not getting as much work as I normally do, which I thought it was. If I had gotten the normal amount of work instead of the lack of it, because there's been hardly any compared to when I normally have a lot of work. What? Ooh. Yes, there's a cave in here. This will make this so much faster. It's not even funny how much faster that's going to make it. But, I normally have so much more work right now, but I haven't been getting much work, unfortunately. So I don't know why. I think it's just that it's very dependent on summer because my tube job is related to Universal Studios theme park, and since they're very dependent when people are there, they don't need them as much when they're not. When it's just normal people or like couples going out or just a couple new tourists that come at random times. So that's the thing. So they're not requesting as much, and that's why I'm not getting that much, and that's where I make a lot of my money, like $100 a set. So that's where I'm really making the real money at. So unfortunately, that's slowing down. Supposedly, he's also starting up like a type of jewelry business thing, and that should pay me some money, but I haven't gotten any info about that. And for lawn cutting, between now and December, there at max will be 3 more lawn cuts, just because grass is going to grow really slow because our rainy season pretty much ended. So yeah, so it's work's not looking too good, so I'm probably looking to get it done by spring, but I'm still going to try and buy as much parts as I can in September. I'm buying all my parts in September of next year. Totally. No, I'm kidding. I'm still trying to buy as much as I can. Cyber Monday, I'm going to convince my parents into saying, instead of giving me whatever Christmas I can't talk today. Whatever Christmas present you were going to get me on Christmas, like, because the last Christmas I ended up getting my it's like 42-inch TV in my room and an iPhone 4S, which is a really good Christmas. A lot more than I was actually expecting, to be honest. That was really nice. But instead of getting something like that, since I don't need a new phone, because I only get it when the upgrade comes, and I only get an upgrade every 2 years. So next year when the iPhone 5S or whatever, iPhone 6 comes out, that's what I'll end up getting probably, or maybe an Android. I'm not sure. I like iPhones, and I like them. I'll probably be getting that, so I'm not worrying about that. I don't need a new TV because I don't game. I game PS3 on there, but a majority where I record is on my PC, so that's fine. I'm building a new PC, and then the monitor and keyboard and mouse, I'm probably going to move that into there, and my dad I'll hook up this old junky big monitor that we have that we don't use because we only have one PC, and might as well use the better monitor on that PC. I'll end up probably hooking that onto here and a different mouse and keyboard onto here, and just let my dad have that. And eventually, when I get my new gaming monitors, I'll put this one back out here and my new gaming keyboard and mouse. And mind you, the gaming keyboard, mouse, and monitors will come very late in. Like, that's not a priority whatsoever. But yeah, it looks like we'll spend 2 episodes. This episode and probably the next episode just leveling this. Really should have sped this up or done this off camera, but I don't know, it takes a lot of time, and I like talking with you guys because I got a lot of info told. But yeah, like I said, probably mid to late spring is when I'll end up having a full-on computer without monitors, because I was at IKEA Saturday browsing desks and whatnot. I had IKEA, man, willing to go there. Yeah, not sounding good for my case, but I went to IKEA and with my mom, and my dad was out golfing. So we went there and we browsed stuff and picked out parts for my room, and we found this perfect triangular desk. I'll link it to you in the descriptions because I think it's nice. Only downside is it only comes in that one color and not like a different color, so it's hard to find stuff. And my mom's like, "Oh, you won't be able to find stuff that'll look good," and I'm like, "I don't care. I want it to look decent, not butt ugly." That's pretty much my only really concern. If it looks butt ugly, I might have a problem. But besides the point, that's gonna be the desk I'm running, and it's really 60. The desk itself is 70, I believe. I believe it's $70 for the desk. And then you can add on to it to make it longer on the sides, which is $60 a piece, but I don't need those. Eventually I'll need one at most. So I'll get that. There's then a chair we're looking is between $40 and $70 depending on what type of chair I want to get. So I haven't fallen in love with any. And we're looking at wall mounts and stuff, since I'm going to be getting rid of my dresser and stuff. Probably putting the dresser in my closet and stuff like that, and redesigning my room in total, because there's not too much space in there. Since I'm going to be doing a total overhaul of my room, I'm going to end up having to sorry, I can't talk. I'm going to have to make more space. By making more space, I'm going to get a smaller bed. I have a queen size, getting a twin. I'm probably one of the very few teenagers in the world that wants to get a smaller bed. Now, see, I wouldn't have to do a lot of this if I would get my dad's room, because my dad only goes in his room when he's sleeping, and it doesn't take long for him to fall asleep at all, since he goes in there when he's really tired. So I don't, and it's a really big room. It's a master room. My mom says I should go in there, but my dad won't want to move out of it, unfortunately. Because I have plenty of room. I can keep my bed and stuff and all that, keep everything nice and dandy. But, you know, it's going to happen. So anyways, let's go ahead and try to finish off this cobblestone real quick, and we'll head back up and go to bed. And yeah, that's pretty much... Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and head up. Oh, I can't sprint. That's easy.